Yo, what's going on, guys? CultofMush back at it with the top 5 best PC game deals of the week. Let's just get right into this with number 5. Number 5 is a game that a lot of you guys probably don't remember. It's Hunted the Demon's Forge, which is available on the Humble Store 50% off and knocks it down from its retail price of $5 to $2.50. Now, this was a game released back in 2011, I believe, and it was a game that didn't come out to much fanfare. Not a lot of people really talked about it. I played it years down the line, and I actually kind of enjoyed it. While reviews were fairly mediocre, I thought it was a pretty good action-adventure game. It takes place in this dark fantasy world. At the time, it was a very pretty game to look at, and the co-op gameplay was a lot of fun. Sure, it's not a perfect game, and I would understand why people would be disappointed by it if they spent like $50 or $60, but right now for $2.50 on the Humble Store, I think Hunted the Demon's Forge is a solid pickup, and it's probably a game that a lot of you guys have never even heard of. If you got a few dollars to spare, why not pick it up? It is a Steam key, so that's also very nice, and for $2.50, you really can't go wrong. Number 4 is Dishonored, which is also available on the Humble Store for $5. Dishonored is a game that I've talked quite a bit about. It's a game that I really enjoyed. It's a first-person action-adventure game where you can tackle the game in many different ways. You can take the silent approach, or you could just go guns blazing, or rather swords blazing, and cut everything up, shoot everything up, all that kind of stuff. Dishonored was a game that I was looking forward to when it was releasing, I believe back in 2012, but I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. And obviously, most of you guys have probably heard about this game. There's a reason why a lot of people rave about it. There's a reason why so many people are excited for Dishonored 2. If for whatever reason you have not played Dishonored yet, I would highly recommend picking it up. $5 is a great price for the game. Moving on to number 3, Doom is available as Steam's weekend deal, 50% off, knocking it down to $30. Still kind of expensive, but I think Doom is a fantastic game, easily worth $30. The PC version is excellent, the performance is great, the game looks amazing, there's a lot of settings to work with. So as far as being a competent port, it's that and then some. It's fantastic on PC. The game itself is also excellent. I wasn't too big of a fan of the multiplayer, but the single player in my opinion is just very good. It's well worth the price of admission, and then you also have the multiplayer, which while I said that I didn't really enjoy, a lot of other gamers did like the Doom multiplayer, but it seems to be the general consensus that the star of Doom is the single player, and I thought that was excellent. Like I said, $30 is still a little bit steep. You'll probably be able to get this at even more of a discount if you say wait for the winter sale or something like that, but if Doom was a game that you guys have been eyeing and you just didn't want to spend $60, $30 is a great price for it. Next up, also on Steam, they've got the entire Batman franchise on sale. I'll go over all of the games real quick. Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year Edition, 75% off for $5. Batman Arkham City Game of the Year Edition, 75% off for $5. Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate, 75% off for $5. Batman Arkham Origins, 75% off for $5. And then Batman Arkham Knight is 50% off for $15. And then there is the Batman Arkham Knight Premium Edition, that's 50% off for $25. They've also got the Lego Batman games. Lego Batman 2, and Lego Batman 3 have all been discounted by 75%. Obviously, the star of this sale is the Batman Arkham series. I actually just started another playthrough of Batman Arkham Asylum, and still to this day, that game is excellent. Batman Arkham City is also really good. Batman Arkham Origins was kind of the one black sheep of this series. It wasn't made by Rocksteady. Still a pretty good game. And Batman Arkham Knight, while that game did release broken now, in August of 2016, it does work pretty well, so it's not too bad of a pickup. If you've never played Batman Arkham, I would just recommend get Arkham Asylum and Arkham City for now. Those two games are excellent, and for $5 each, they are easily worth it. By the time you're done with those, Batman Arkham Origins and Batman Arkham Knight will probably be on sale again, so you can pick them up then. Finally, number 1 over on Bundle Stars, you can pick up the Sniper Ghost Warrior Trilogy. It's 90% off, down to $2. This includes Sniper Art of Victory, Sniper Ghost Warrior, Sniper Ghost Warrior 2, and all of the Sniper Ghost Warrior 2 DLC. So I'm not gonna act like Sniper Ghost Warrior is this fantastic game. I did play Sniper Ghost Warrior 2. I have a bit of old gameplay on my channel if you want to check that out. That will definitely be a throwback, but Sniper Ghost Warrior 2, in my opinion, was a pretty good game. I paid like $40 for it, so I don't think that was worth it, but now for $2 to get Sniper Art of Victory, Ghost Warrior, and Ghost Warrior 2, hell yeah, that's a great deal. Again, these games aren't anything to write home about, but $2 for 3 pretty decent games, that is a win in my opinion. Ghost Warrior 2 does have multiplayer, but you'd be hard-pressed to find a game in it. So when you're picking these games up, I would just think of them as single-player only. Still, when you can get 3 pretty good games for $2, I think that's always a steal. So that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. If not, hit the dislike button. If you have a request for a future video, comment it down below, and I will see you guys soon. Peace out.